The thing I love most about Dr. Beyl is how loving and supporting and caring she is of all of us. She always brags about how she has the best faculty, staff, and students on campus. She always encourages us, advocates for us, and supports our achievements. We always say Herbert's a family, and it's really because of Dr. Beyl.
I'll never forget when I got introduced to Dean Beyl's kind of very nuanced sense of humor. And that was about 2 years in. And I had gone into her office to ask a question about something with advising. I forget what it was now. And as I was leaving, I was walking away, and she goes, "Hey, Brent." I was like, "Yeah." She said, "So did you dress yourself today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I actually do that every day, you know." And she goes, "I was just curious." And I was like, "Okay." But then it hit me that I remember she heard maybe Angie and Tammy and I talking in the lunchroom, the break room, like the week before about how I didn't exactly match because I'm colorblind. But she had her door open, and she also had her ears open, evidently.
For me, I am most grateful when it comes to Dean Beyl and her 16-year legacy here within the Herbert College of Agriculture, her support for all aspects of diversity, equity, and inclusion. She has really laid the groundwork to ensure that we create an environment that truly supports a greater sense of belonging, awareness and sensitivity, both in the class and outside the classroom. And I'm grateful because of her support, we've been able to do a myriad of opportunities and programs to really target students from all walks of life and to educate the masses on how to ensure that they are ready to work in a global industry like agriculture. So I think for me, of all things, I'm most grateful for her support, for her words of encouragement, and ensuring that we have everything that we need to really create that environment that promotes cultural competency, inclusion, and awareness for all stakeholders here within the college.
In my time in higher education, I don't know that I have come across an individual who leads with such compassion, tenacity, and definitely heart. I think her leadership will serve as a model for myself and others for years to come.
My most impactful memory of Dr. Beyl is actually when I was interviewing for the job in Herbert. I got to talk to her as part of that process, and I think she completely changed my idea of what my journey in higher education can look like. And the way she talked about questions as if she knew me my whole life, and she'd probably only seen my name a couple times. And it really changed my view on agriculture, women in agriculture in particular, and I think she leads the way for the whole college. And it is something I'll think about every single day of my career from here on out.
My first memory of Dr. Beyl is when I met her during her interview at the airport. And if I'm remembering correctly, she had issues with getting there and was running kind of crazy, and she still just had a personality that you just loved her the minute you met her. She acted like she knew everybody. You felt like you knew her forever. So that's my first memory of her, of course. And then over 15 years, there have been a lot of others. We have lost loved ones close to each other, and her family has welcomed me in to their home many times, and I very much feel like I am a part of that family, and I love each and every one of them, and I am going to miss her greatly.
The first time I met Dean Beyl was at a luncheon at an APLU event. Little did I know, just a few years later, I'd be sitting across the desk from her in her office, contemplating signing a contract to come work with her. She likes to remind me of that moment because I agonized over signing that contract and leaving a university I loved to come to another university that I would grow to love perhaps even more, and especially the person that I would work with. Dean Beyl is one of those rare, genuine people who always puts others first and truly shows how much he values them.
Thank you, Dean Beyl.
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 Thank you, Kala, for all of the support in the opportunities you've given us to thrive and grow here at the University of Tennessee.